Well, hey, you caught me. Confession time, I still enjoy playing with Legos. And while the new Lego sets are pretty cool and you can create some awesome detailed stuff, I still love the original square and rectangular blocks of my childhood. Oftentimes as I'm sitting in the basement watching a movie, I'll find myself taking out my old Lego sets and I'll just start building. And while I'm not at the level of the Lego masters that you may have seen competing for the ultimate prize and bragging rights, I simply enjoy the creativity of it all, watching what's in here come to life. In fact, my favorite things to create are, of course, hideout, decked out with secret entrances. Maybe you didn't even notice this one by the flowers here. Or what about the one over here? Let's check this out. Whoa, cool, right? It's pretty hard to see those secret entrances. And of course, there's some traps. Oh! And you'll also notice that there's some trap doors. Oh! Yet each of these hideouts start out in the same way. I begin by forming a firm foundation, similar to the pattern on this brick wall, as each of the bricks is interlocked with the next. You see, without that firm foundation, the structure can easily collapse. There's a wonderful text from Psalm 127, verse 1, that simply says this: unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. It's talking about building our lives on that firm foundation. In fact, we read in the Bible how Jesus himself has become the chief cornerstone. Well, let's see if we have a cornerstone around there. Oh, there's Jesus. In fact, Matthew chapter 21, verse 42 puts it this way. Jesus said to them, have you never read in the scriptures? The stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. This was the Lord's doing, and it is amazing in our eyes. You see, it's from this point, from the cornerstone, that the entire building falls into place. And the question we need to ask ourselves is, what type of structure are we building when it comes to our lives and our relationships? Have we been building on that firm foundation of faith? Or have our priorities kind of shifted to something different due to the demands or the changes, challenges, or the interests of life? Maybe we haven't been as intentional about establishing or relying on that firm foundation that God provides as we should. So what would it mean for us to build on Christ, to seek God's heart and will in all things? Our relationships, our work, our school, our home, our faith life. Well, back to building, I got to fix this part. And you know what? I should probably begin with a firm foundation.
For your homework, you will play Legos.